Now man, I made a commitment at the start of the year to get as much videos out as I possibly can. Now we're currently in Brighton, we're going back to Scotland tomorrow. We travelled here to do the trail marathon, which was completed and smashed today. I'm going to speak about that a bit more over the next few videos, and I'm definitely going to make a video specifically breaking that down, my whole experience, the time I got, and my whole thoughts around it, and the experience of going out, smashing a marathon, the training aspect as well, and completing my first trail marathon. Now, on to today's video, and the reason I've got my phone out and I'm making today's YouTube for the upload of tonight is because you will offend a lot of people, right? Or some people when you speak your truth. Now, when you're walking in your truth, and you're building the life that you want, and you're setting your own standards, that is going to cause conflict, right, with people in your life who want you to maybe go in a certain direction. Or when you're just speaking your truth in general with what you represent as a man, people will be offended. Now, you need to be okay with that, because if you revert back to trying to please people, then you don't deserve your goal. You need to be comfortable with making people feel uncomfortable. Now, with my trip to Brighton, I arrived Saturday morning. Also had something booked Saturday night, and it was a Chris Eubank show. He was on stage speaking about his boxing career, the man he is today, the level of self-mastery that he's obtained, and he was on stage with the great Michael Watson. Now, if you don't know who Michael Watson is, Chris Eubank and Michael Watson fought twice. In the second fight, Chris Eubank landed a devastating uppercut that permanently disabled Michael Watson. And his journey off the back end of that with his recovery has been totally inspiring. But again, I'll speak about that in a different video, because I picked up a lot of gems, a lot of knowledge being in person with these two legends. Now, at a point during the show when Chris was speaking about the man he is today, speaking his own truth, a guy got up from the crowd and walked out. He's obviously had a few too many to drink, and he walked out shouting at Chris. Now, it dawned on me straight away, right? And I don't think Chris was offended at all, because he's a very wise guy anyway, and he's been through it all and he knows the script. But it dawned on me there that when you speak your truth, you're going to offend people. When you're spreading your light, right, and you're tapped into your highest level, and you're walking with your God energy and power, people are going to feel a wee bit uncomfortable. And that's the fact. Now, a lot of men want a better life. They want more confidence. They want to build their own business, start new projects, right? This is going to cause you to change as a person. Your demeanour, your actions, your thought processes, even the people that you surround yourself with. You're going to start behaving differently. Your standards are going to elevate. You're going to have a new way of life. You're going to speak new things. And if you're going out of the world with a totally new energy, a new demeanour, becoming your highest potential or reaching your highest potential, then you will make your current environment or the people in your life feel a wee bit uncomfortable. But that's when majority of men crumble. Because when they see that or they feel that from the people around them, they try and accommodate. But the question you have to ask yourself, who you try to accommodate to? Because if the people around you do not want to see you at your highest level and they feel offended, they do not know, they don't want what's best for you. True people in your life, they want what's best for you, meaning they want you to be at your best. Regardless on the level that you're hitting. Because the people who don't want what's best for you, they see you at a certain ceiling. And when you go by that, then they might try and pull you back down. Now men, the moral of the story in today's video is, with reflection on Chris Eubank's show, is speak your truth. Walk in your truth day in and day out. Own your weaknesses. Build your strength. Build the life that you want. Put yourself out there. And offend a few people on the way. Because the world has a certain standard that it wants you to live. And if you don't build your own standard and walk in your own truth, that standard is there waiting. And that standard equals to pish poor results, conditioning, weak habits, weak thought processes, right, and the destruction of man. Most men today, they're not putting themselves out there, they're not building the life that they want. They're definitely not feeling the peace that they truly desire. So I need you to continue to be the best that you can and understand that you're going to make a few people feel uncomfortable. And that's absolutely fine. But the question is you have to ask yourself is, what level do you want to be at? What level do you want to hit? Truly think about it. Because sitting in the presence of Chris Eubank Sr., speaking wisdom, knowledge from his life experience, being a world-class boxer, and the life that he lived, I've taken a lot away from that. But it was evident in that room when the guy walked out because he didn't like Eubank's truth, message, even though it was coming from a pure place. It showed what life's all about. That you will make people feel uncomfortable if you're truly moving in alignment. And that's the key. So speak your truth. Go after life and make a few people feel uncomfortable. Right? And do it unapologetically. And you can build the life that you want. You can become the man that you want to be. But it all starts with you.